play to win. Rich people play the money game to win. Poor and middle-class people very often play the money game not to lose. They play the money game on defense.
Playing it safe.
Yeah, they play it on defense versus offense. Their big intention is to have enough to pay the bills, and on time would be kind of a miracle, right? And you know what? If your intention is to have enough to pay the bills, if you'll notice, that's exactly what you're going to get.
We are always looking for the complicated things to do. You know, we look for it's got to be complicated, it's hard, and success is hard. And, you know, we sometimes get quite focused on making sure we do the hard things. But sometimes isn't it true that it's the easy things that, you know, we have that we could do, that by not doing them, things become hard, things become difficult, life becomes difficult. So the goal is to do the easy things in life. Like, here's an example. We all know that we should eat our vegetables, eat more greens, eat healthier. Is that a hard thing? Is that a complicated thing? No, it's a simple thing. Do you do it? Most people know. They don't do it, and they don't do it enough, so they give that up. A little bit of exercise, we know that. Do we do it? For most people, no, they don't necessarily do it. Calling people back, answering emails, being in integrity, keeping your word, being on time, keeping your agreements. I'll get this to you tomorrow. Do you do it? Well, hopefully you do, but most of the times we don't. And they're not hard. They're easy, but it's the easy things that we don't do that make life hard. So the big insight here is that things that are easy to do are also easy not to do.
When we come into the world, we come in as an empty vessel. You don't know anything, you've got no information. And here you are, this empty vessel, this empty glass. And all of a sudden, you come into the world, and the second you get into the world, you get filled up with information. From who? Everyone and everything all around you. So pretty soon, you are a factor, a result of this information. And so why do you think the way you think? Why does anybody think the way they think? Because of the information that's been stored in the files of your mind. Your mind is nothing more than a big old file cabinet. It stores information. And so literally, the only thing you can think is what's in the files of your mind. And the only thing that's in the files of your mind is what you learned, what you were told, the information that's in there. You cannot pull out a file of a file cabinet that's not there. And that's the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. Successful people have files in their file cabinet that are files that lead to success. When Donald Trump makes a decision, normally that decision results in success. So why is it that his decisions result in success? He has files in his mind that are success-based files, wealth-based files. It's normal, it's natural for him. It's natural for most rich people because they have files in their file cabinet called their mind that result in actions that result in success. Most people are the opposite. Why? Because most people learn about money, about success, about happiness from people who aren't successful, wealthy, and happy. So if that's what you learn, what do you expect? So what do? Well, you need to reprogram. You need to relearn. You need to put some new information in the files of your mind, and then you need to have some new actions from those files, and you will get new results.
You say, hey, Harv, it's easy for you to say that. You're really rich. Well, you know what? I wasn't always rich. And it's because I did that, because I was willing to take a shot on me, that I am really rich. You know, I came from a place where I wasn't not only the nicest guy in the world, but I thought I knew it all, but I didn't know anything, right? I didn't know business. I thought I knew that, but obviously I didn't. I didn't, you know, I was a very angry guy. I was very, you know, not very nice to people. I was out of balance. I was, you know, doing lots of things that were very poor habits. And literally, I learned how to succeed. That's the cool thing about this. You can learn to succeed at what? At anything. You can learn how to be a piano player. I don't know anything about piano, but I bet you in 1 year I could learn how to be a piano player. How? Well, you say by practicing, right? Yeah, but I could practice for a whole year to learn a song, and it still might not even get it. Why don't I take a shortcut? What's the shortcut? Get a teacher. Get a professional piano teacher to teach me how to play piano. And in 1 year I could learn lots of songs. I could do that, you could do that. Anything you want to know and be good at, you can do. You can learn how to do it. Remember, every master was once a what? Every master was once a disaster. So you can learn anything. There's not one thing that you want to get involved in. If you want more money, you can learn how to do that. If you want better relationships, you can learn how to do that. You want better health, you learn how to do that. You want a better you just want to learn how to be happier, you can learn how to do that. Every one of those things is a learnable skill.
You know, one of the things that I've had running since Wealth and Wisdom is that it's true that, the truth is that sometimes I don't feel fantastic. Sorry. Sometimes I don't. And sometimes I'm a little upset, a little frustrated. I have the emotional parts that come out. Anybody else relate to any of this? Yes? Sometimes, once in a while. Well, let me say this right now. So I get a little support. And a little support comes in the form of these words. Don't forget to wear your awesome glasses. And those are glasses that on the front of them, everything you look at through those glasses is what? Awesome. Everything is awesome. All right? They're special glasses. You put them on, everything is awesome. Now the question is, does that work? The question is that a bunch of BS, or can that actually translate into reality? How many of you say it can actually translate into reality? Why would it translate into reality? Because you have a choice. You're going to look at things a certain way anyways, yes or no? You don't have a choice about that. You're going to look at it in a certain way. The only question is, can you remember to look at them in an awesome way? Can you look at the good in it? That's all you have to, can you do that? And the awesome glasses help us do that. So everybody right now, I want you to take your glasses, hold them right here, look at them and notice that they say awesome right on the glasses. Right on it. All over them. Everything's awesome about these glasses. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to take these glasses and I want you to put them on. And I want you to see the world. I want you to look at your friends. And say, you're what? You're awesome. Everything you look at through these glasses is what? Awesome. They're there to help you, to help remind you, yes? Now again, we can make up a story that says, yeah, that's a bunch of crap. Or we can make up a story that says, no, I choose to look at life this way. And the question is, which is true and which is false? And the answer is, neither are true or false. The answer is that the way you look at it is the way it is. Yes or yes? Nothing has meaning except for the meaning we what? So we choose to give it the meaning of awesome. We choose to give ourselves the meaning of awesome. We choose to make the program what? Awesome. The program is going to be what? Awesome. It has to be awesome. If you decide it's awesome, it's awesome. Now the question is, whether it is or it isn't, will you have a better time if it is? Yeah. Will you feel better about you if you are? Yeah. Will you feel better about the people beside you if you look at them as they are? Will you feel better about life if you look at it as awesome? Yes. Is there a good chance that because you are choosing to make up that story and choose it as awesome, that more awesome things will be attracted to you because of that? Yes. More than if you looked at everything in the darkness and terrible and what's going to happen then, what's going to be attracted to you? The same. I don't see anything that could be bad about this. But I can only see things that could be good about it. Whereas the opposite route, if you're not sure if this is working, then you have to put on your life is shit glasses. And you get to wear that all the time. Now you choose, because you have the ability to choose, God gave you the right to choose, which glasses you're going to wear, because you have to wear one of them.